Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I Am Patience. And in today's video, we are talking about the power of positive thoughts or positive thinking. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because today's world is full of so much energy that is not always positive. I hear a lot of people talking about manifesting, just bring things to life, but there's also so much negativity out here that sometimes we can't just help but to think negatively. And that's not helping us because there's already negative in the world, but when you take it in and you take it personally, it could affect your life and how you live. But it's not just good enough to think neutrally, it is also good to think positively and to attract positivity in your life. So we're just gonna get straight into it. But before we do, remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell. But let's get straight into the video. The power of positive thinking. So I'm talking about the power of positive thinking. I'm referring to the practice of focusing on optimistic and constructive thinking patterns. And this has several benefits because things happen in life. We have ups and downs, we're sad, we're happy, things happen, life happens. But when you focus on positive thinking, it brings about several benefits. The first one is that it improves mental well-being. So some things written down which I would read and then further explain. So positive thoughts contribute to a more positive mindset and overall well-being. And this is from research, by the way. By cultivating positive thinking patterns, individuals can experience greater happiness, contentment, and resilience in the face of challenges. If you are thinking positively, like things are going to work out, or you're thinking about the experience that you are learning. At worst, you're getting experience. At best, you're of course reaping benefits. It allows you to have a positive and a better mental being. You can't sit and soak in negativity and somehow still have a healthy mindset or a healthy way of thinking. And positive minds lead you forward. So this allows you to just have a better way of being and to be content in where you are, even when you want to improve, of course, but there's still contentment and allows you to just be in a better and improved mental well-being overall. The second thing is that it reduces stress. So positive thinking can help reduce stress and anxiety. And as we all know, anxiety is well spread. Everybody's stressed out. But having a positive mindset can improve stress and anxiety. When individuals adopt a positive outlook, they can be more likely to approach difficult situations with constructive mindsets, finding solutions and coping strategies instead of becoming overwhelmed with stress. Now, this is about having better coping mechanisms as well. If you're thinking, there's a way out of this, maybe you're facing an issue, things are not going your way, you're like, this didn't go as planned, but I can still do something with it. I can still find the light at the end of the tunnel. It's challenging now, but it's going to get better. That allows you to put yourself in a mindset where it's like, what can I do to move forward? What can I do to still achieve greatness? What can I do to still solve this problem? Rather than sitting and saying, oh my goodness, like being pessimistic, I'm never gonna do this. This is never gonna happen for me. What does that achieve? When you put yourself in that positive space, you're able to be creative with the solutions because you know it's going to work out, or at least you're going to try. So when you put yourself in that positive mind state, you start to find different ways, more creative ways, think outside of the box, and still achieve what you set out to achieve. So the third thing is that it enhances resilience. Positive thinking strengthens resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. By focusing on positive thoughts, individuals can develop a mindset that helps them to persevere and maintain a hopeful attitude even in the face of setback and obstacles. Because we're all going to go through things in life. Life is not perfect, but in that imperfection, we can still be resilient and still go after our purpose and chase after our dreams and work hard to reach it. It's all gonna be worth it. I can see the end, and that helped me to be resilient in the present. So if you're looking at whatever you're doing, whether it's you're doing an internship, you're in school, you're in a career field, you know, you're looking to pivot, whatever it is, look at where you are now and to use that strength of like where you were before, where you are now, and where you want to go, and work towards it. And if you can see it, you can definitely work your way towards it. And I think I heard this saying, I hope I'm saying it right, something like shoot for the sun or the moon, and even if you don't land there, you at least land among the stars. So even if you don't become a billionaire, because a very small percentage of people ever do, you can still be a millionaire, and that's really good. So the next one is increased motivation and productivity, because if you have a positive mindset, you want to be productive. So positive thoughts can fuel motivation and productivity. When individuals have a positive mindset, they are more likely to set and pursue goals, believe in their abilities, and take productive steps to achieve their objectives. And that's something, when you think of the world and you see all the negativity, it's like, oh, well, why even go out? You can get hit by a car, a lightning can strike you. You be pessimistic about everything. Well, what if I go to school and then I don't graduate and then this happens and I become homeless and I do this and this person doesn't like me? If you're thinking that way, you might want to just not do anything, because everything is a risk for the most part. Even waking up and going out of the house and pursuing your dreams, it's a risk associated with that. But when you have a positive mindset, you are able to take that and make goals. So I have goals, and I think everybody should have goals. When New Year's comes along, you know, even before the New Year starts, I always have goals. I make goals. I'm one of those people who takes New Year's resolutions seriously, New Year, new me kind of thing. And even at the end of the year, I always review where I am, and throughout the year as well. But even when I don't achieve everything, I always achieve something. I've always achieved at least most of my goals. And I don't have the most unrealistic goals. I'm very grounded in reality, but I'm always striving to be better than I was yesterday. And the positive mindset in that is that I can be better, because I can see how I've grown over the years, and I want to continue to grow. I don't want to be stagnant in my growth. And so I make these goals and I follow up with it, even pursue my master's degree. Like the thought about working full time and being tired, yet pursue my master's degree. It's not the most fun thing. You know, I would like to go to do my master's full time and just have time to dedicate to my studies. But as an adult life, you have to make choices. And I see the positive in that, and how it takes, of course, longer, but at the end of the day, I'll have a master's degree. And I can see it, I can feel it, and so I'm going after that goal. So the next thing is improved relationships. Positive thinking can have a positive impact on relationship. Optimistic and positive individuals tend to attract others and foster stronger connections. Additionally, positive thoughts can lead to better communication, empathy, and understanding, contributing to healthier and more fulfilling relationship. We've all heard the saying, misery loves company, and nobody wants to be around miserable people. People who always have a problem for every solution, people who are always like, what about this? What about that? What if this happens? What if that happens? You're always bringing negatives and possibilities to just like suck the joy out of you. Nobody wants to be around those people. But instead, if you think positively, first of all, if you think positively, you definitely don't want to be around that. Bring positivity into the lives of other people. And I like to do that. I like to bring positivity, bring solutions, not bring problems. You want to be a solution-oriented person. You want to be that person that's thinking about, you know, what are the good things that can come out of a situation, about, you know, experiences that, you know, it may not get 100% of everything. Nobody does. But you can still gain that experience, and you can still learn a lot from an experience, rather than just focusing on the negatives all the time. Nobody wants to be around negative people. We see, you know, people who have driven a lot of people away from them because of their negative energy. You can almost feel it, you know? It's like they can't be happy about anything. Everything is just so not nice, and nobody wants to be around that. But we also see charismatic, positive people who just attract people to them because of that positivity. They leave people better off than they met them. They have an impact, a positive impact on people, not leave people just wanting to run away from them. And that is such a benefit of having positive thoughts. The next thing is enhanced physical health. Research suggests that positive thoughts and emotions can have beneficial effects on physical health. Optimistic individuals tend to engage in healthier behaviors such as regular exercises, a balanced diet, and better stress management, which can improve overall well-being and reduce the risk of certain health conditions. And this is something that is research-based. When you can see the positivity in tomorrow, you want to be ready for it. And I'm one of those people who think about the future and I want to be healthy. I want to make sure that I do what is in my power to live a long life. I don't want to not live a long life. I do not want to not live a full, good quality of life because of my own actions. If something happens in the world that you can't control, it's one thing. But I want to make sure that I put myself on track to be a healthy individual. And when you have that positive mindset, like you can do it, there's always a better tomorrow, but then you have the reason to try. But it's one of those people like, we're all gonna die someday. I mean, come on, you can die tomorrow, so why just not sit here and eat a whole tub of ice cream? You know, I can die tomorrow, so why not just sit down and not do my job, maybe quit my job and just sit in my apartment all day, because we're all gonna die someday. But you're not dead today. You don't know if you're gonna die tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's not promised, but for a lot of people, the average lifespan is 70 years old. So you better start doing stuff to make sure that you are a healthy 78-year-old, or as healthy as you can when you're in your 70s, to live a good quality of life, not just be in a really bad state because you didn't take good care of yourself. Having positive thoughts can enhance your physical health as well. So the next one is greater problem-solving skills. Positive thinking can enhance problem-solving skills and creativity. When individuals approach challenges with a positive mindset, they are more likely to think flexibly, explore alternative solutions, and find innovative approaches to overcome obstacles. You're not gonna be so rigid-minded and think, oh, like it has to be this way and it's my will, the highway. You're more open to suggestions. You're more likely to hear people around you. Take different suggestions from people around you who care about you. You don't have to take everything out on your own, and everything doesn't always go the exact same way. Times change, people change, and you should just have that flexibility in your life to explore new alternatives. I'm definitely working on being a more flexible person, whether it's with my routine, whether it's with just the way I engage with people. I'm definitely working on flexibility because life is too short to be out here being rigid about everything. And I wanted to try something new. Try something new. Be creative. Have those positive thoughts, and it will lead to you just problem solving better, and you don't have to always do the exact same thing. You'll be surprised what happens when you think broadly, creatively, and just open your mind to positive thinking, to problem solving. The next one is improved self-confidence. Positive thoughts can boost self-confidence and self-esteem. By focusing on one's strengths, accomplishments, and positive qualities, individuals develop a more positive self-perception, leading to a greater confidence in their abilities. And we all know insecurities are for sale today. Everybody has some form of insecurities, some worse than others. But when you think positively about yourself, about your life, and you're content with things, it better improves who you are. How do you feel about yourself? I put a lot of my confidence in God, knowing that God created me and He makes no mistakes. So who I am is who He wanted me to be. Of course, that still means that I'm exercising to keep, the body He gave me strong. I'm eating healthier, and I'm of course always improving my character. However, I have no desire to change entirely who I am to become somebody else. I always like the saying, be yourself, everybody else is taken. So if you have more self-confidence in yourself, if you're thinking positively about yourself, then you're more likely to be happy in who you are and accept yourself, flaws and all, because everybody has flaws and all. And the worst is trying to be somebody else and then you can't even accept their flaws. You're able to accept their flaws but not yours. Focus on who you are and work on who you are and who you want to be. The next one is improved optimism and hope. Positive thoughts contribute to a sense of optimism and hope for the future. Believing in positive outcomes and possibilities can inspire individuals to pursue their dreams, face challenges with courage, and maintain a positive outlook. even during times of difficulties. Example of me doing my master's degree, because I have a positive outlook on the future and I see myself staying in my career field for a very long time, staying with, you know, the company that I have. I feel like I have so much to offer and I want to improve my education and become a better engineer so that I can add even more value. I don't think of get fired, I'm not gonna be good enough, I'm not gonna do this. I want to stay in this career field. I want to be the best engineer that I can be. I don't want to, you know, compare myself to other people. I want to do what my purpose is. And to do that and to continue that lifelong learning that is required of engineering and a lot of other career fields, I need to be better at what I do by learning more. And so I see that positivity of who I can be in the future. And I am setting goals and I'm accomplishing it. And I have a positive outlook on that. So even when it gets hard, even when it gets tough, because it is not easy, I am having the fuel to last me for the journey. Because I know that in this sacrifice I am partaking in this season of my life, I am going to reap fruits of righteousness. And that alone keeps me going rather than the challenges I face. And the last, but absolutely not the least, is that who wants to live in negativity? Let me know. I don't want to. Even just when you feel people who are so immersed in negativity, do you want to be like them? Because I don't. I like positive people. I like people who draw you in with their positivity, that just make you feel like things are going to get better. Like, we need hope in this world. So I just don't want to be in that negative space. Not at all. I don't want to sit there and think about everything that can go wrong. I don't have a plan for what's going to happen if an apocalypse happens. I don't have a solution for what will happen if there is another pandemic. I just don't know. But you know what I do know? That I'm blessed to have today. And I can think of all the positivity in my life. I'm just grateful for where I am in my life, and I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm doing the best for who I want to be in the future. I don't have all the answers. And that's okay. I don't want to know every possible thing that can go wrong in life. What am I going to do with that? Write a book? And I don't want to write that book, even if I could. I'd rather cultivate positivity. I'd rather exude positivity. And I'd rather have positive impact in the lives of people I encounter. And so with that, I'm bringing this video to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section about your thoughts on positivity. And have you encountered, you know, super positive people who draw you in, or super negative people who just make you want to run faster away? So let me know your thoughts on this, because it's been a very interesting topic. As I grow older and as I'm becoming more self-assured in who I am as an adult and creating my own path and, you know, building my own legacy, I want it to be one of positivity. I really do. And I'm finding ways to let out any negativity in my life and just let it be all positive. Ring the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.